Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about, are you fighting for your limitations or are you fighting for your possibilities? Hi, I'm Tracy Blehm at Lasya Healing Centre, and we see this a lot come through the clinic, where people will really fight for their limitations, but yet they come for healing. And it's just really an awareness thing. So what do we mean when we say, are you fighting for your limitations? Fighting for your limitations is where you make all the justifications for why you've chosen something. What you're doing is you're fighting for that reason to keep that something versus fighting for the possibilities. So we had a fun little thing go on here, and I'm going to use it. It was an example with some therapists. We used it as a teaching opportunity. And what it was about was, what happens when something doesn't get done when you're trying to build your practice? And the example was a very minor one, but I think it's great to use in this video. And it had to do with printing a poster. And someone had asked me to print a poster for a promotion they were doing. And I said yes, but I didn't say when I would print it or how that was going to occur. I just said yes. And as usual, as an entrepreneur and business owner with two small kids, blah, 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 there's me fighting for my limitations. I didn't get around to it. It was just as simple as that. So they had come in on a weekend. I was out of town at a course, and I got the email of, Trace, you didn't print my poster. You said you were going to. And it was really quite funny, because what happened was, when I read the email, I laughed because it stopped. That was the limitation, and the reason why they had the limitation is because someone didn't uphold their end of the deal, which was a poster. And I found it quite comical, which is why, again, I sat with it and played with it and went, okay, what's this about? You know, where am I choosing this in my reality? That kind of stuff. And where it would have been fighting for the possibilities versus fighting for the limitations of, now I can't because this isn't done, it was, you know, what are the possibilities to make this happen? The possibilities were, get that poster on a USB, walk to the end of the block where the Staples is, pay the $1, have it printed, come back, post it up, send a little email, hey, saw you didn't get to it, went ahead without you. No big deal. But what we do is we've decided that this block or this reason or this limitation is why we can't, and we're screwed and things don't happen. Now, is printing a poster life-changing or not printing a poster life-changing? Well, you could say no, unless you have a whole bunch of those little kind of things every day that you fight for. Then yes, it is a block. It is part of a very big block. It is part of a very big limitation of not moving forward. You know, let me give you another example. I'm going to eat better. And so I'm going to do this, this, and this, and oh crap, there's a late night, I got to do a bunch of overtime, so I have no choice. I'm going to end up with takeout, or I'm going to end up missing a meal, or I'm going to end up missing a workout. That is, again, another excuse, another justification where we fight for our limitations. Fighting for the possibilities is, you know what? I'm going to be up all night anyways. I might as well take 30 minutes, go for a run, go for a walk, do some yoga. I'll actually be more productive, and I will then be able to crush that deadline because I'm going to fight for me. I'm going to fight for my possibilities. The possibilities are endless as to what I could choose. I could even choose not to do the deadline, and there'd be different things and that would occur after that. Some people call them consequences. I like to say different things will occur if we choose that. You know, and what reality are we making? So again, truth, are you fighting for your limitations, or truth, are you fighting for your possibilities? Limitations are excuses, decisions, justifications, conclusions, all of that kind of great stuff where you say, I can't because, well, I had to because. That little because shows you where those limitations are. And fighting for your possibilities is, well, what else could we do? Well, let's see what happens. Well, you know, as we said yesterday in the clinic, you know, a lot of stuff went down. Let's just wing it. Let's see what's going to show up. Let's see, you know, how many other different ways we could do this, instead of deciding we're screwed and we have to give up all our meetings, all of this other stuff because this one little thing has occurred. No, we're not going to choose the limitations. We're going to choose the possibilities. I hope you are choosing your possibilities and not your limitations as well. Cheers.